somebody said, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember verbatim, how do you as Christians justify using the language that you use? Because we say the F word and see you next Tuesday, and we talk the way we do.
I'm not a Christian.
Follower of Christ.
Right. And as a follower of Christ. Oh, do you even want to get into this?
I responded to that email last
Okay.
night at 4 a.m. and I said to her, we are reaching people that would otherwise not be reached by the church because of who we are, the way we look and the way we talk. And if Jesus was alive today, he wouldn't be hanging out with the super mega churches. He'd be looking for the people who are falling short.
A toolbox.
Yeah. You look at all the people that he made disciples. Saul was a fucking murderer who persecuted Christians before he became Paul. There was a tax collector in his group. Like, there was a zealot in his group.
Wasn't there a prostitute?
Yeah. He picked a lot of flawed motherfuckers to spread his message. And if God says, hey, this is what I want you to do, I'm not saying no.
Yeah, and I'm not changing who I am because all of a sudden my faith has changed or
Right.
I feel something is being pushed.
Right.
It's being pushed because of who we are.
Right. And I said, I some habits are harder to break than others. And I do want to make my swearing more punctual and not habitual because I do see that as a weakness. But I also know that words only have a value to them because somebody told you that it was a bad word.
Right.
If you grew up thinking that Tuesday was a bad word and you went to 5th grade and your teacher said, what is next day's day? And everybody's like, Tuesday, you'd be like,
right.
because you would believe that Tuesday's a bad word. So we're taught that these words have
a foul meaning.
If I'm like, I fucking love you, it's showing.
I just feel affection.
Right. But if I'm like, I could obviously use that word in a very negative tone and it would change the entire meaning of the word. And I think that the meaning of the word is what the actual issue is and not the usage of the word. I also believe that there's a power in words. And if the way that we're talking is getting people to buy Bibles and is finding their faith again because we hear it every day.
I must be doing something right. I'm just saying,
Yep, we're getting it. Anyway, so I responded to that and I gave that whole thing. It was a lot. It was like a 3-paragraph response. And I woke up this morning to a response from that person and was like, that was a really good answer. Thank you for responding. Just curious, like all respect. There was no hatred there. It was just, they were just curious. I thought that was a really cool interaction.
That's pretty neat.
We have another $50 super chat.
Y'all are wild.
From Lorraine. Remember when this seems not worth it. Remember you are helping people change. #ToBeBetter.
I have to remind myself that constantly.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is a lot.
I enjoy it.
With trying.
For those of you who enjoy our content and would like to support us and help grow the channel, the easiest way to do that is a super chat here on YouTube. For those of you who really, really like the content and would like to see more of it, check out our Patreon group. It gets exclusive content that will never be seen here on YouTube, early release stuff for those of you who are just as impatient as I am, as well as live streams with a live chat every Friday night. If you can't afford to do either one of those or you're just not into that, the next best thing that you can do is share this with people who you feel may vibe with it. No matter how you decide to support us, it's super dope and we thank you.